Oh, I can't type. Maybe. Hello and welcome to another episode of The Modern Grind. And today we're going to be doing something a little bit crazy. Well, this is the one time a month we got to do a verification code for mtgo. Hold up. Check that box where everything's good. So we're just going to start over. Hello and welcome to another episode of The Modern Grind. And today we're going to be doing something really cool. We're going to be testing the list that we top aided the RCQ with. And before we get started, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. We crossed 3,000 subscribers recently, and it's just like is incredibly humbling for me to be like, wow, how many people have joined this community of ours, and it just means the world to me. Big shout out to the members who make it the channel what it is. Alpha Run, Tim's Top Decks, Elias Sutter, the Darth Newt, ADDY 100K, Jared Munsterman, and Annan, absolute legends, help me get to these big tournaments. And just little bit of encouragement and helps buys me a coffee every once in a while. So thank you so much for that, and thank you so much for watching. It means the world to me. Let's look at the list real quick and we'll jump into some games. I really like this modern list. I call it better than Titan. I think that tonight we went 2-2. We went 2-2. I was thinking about the changes we made in the sideboard. We cut 2 Mage Bane Lizards for 2. Oh my god, we have an Elixir of Immortality. But we don't have an Emrakul. Okay, so I was playing 2 Elixir of Immortalities in my sideboard. I'm just gonna play another Fatal Push. Nope. Basically, I was playing 2 Elixirs for Mill because I've seen a decent amount of Mill players recently. What else could we play? Play like a 1 of Vexing Bauble. I guess Vexing Bauble is better than the Elixir. But yeah, this deck feels really good. We went 2-2 tonight, but it was really close losses overall. And I just want to see if we can get a couple games real quick. So let's jump into it. We're currently 1-1. 1-1 in this league. Oh, why are you so tall? It's a little slow, but we're on the play. If you find a Snoop, we just combo. If not, we can matron for a ringleader. Trash Master's good in niche scenarios. Expert's also pretty niche. Falcons stay on top. Black white. Ragavan. This is where being on the play feels amazing. So this is Domain. We're gonna shock. Ping. And pass it over. Now they play Doorkeeper's role. they're thinking about how they have to fetch in order to cast a Scion. The answer is I don't think they can. They need it. They need 5 land types to make it 2 mana. I'm trying to think what else they could play. Double 1-drop would be okay. Kavu. Yeah, Kavu's like the most okay thing. No. Play this. Thoughtseize is you. I think we can play through 1 removal spell pretty well. I don't want them like having any value. I want to eventually, chump this to oblivion or combo through it. So they can Leyline Binding my Vial if they want. Pitch a land, draw a card. Yeah, it's fine. Buy us as much time as possible. Because now I get to go grab either Slingang or Snoop. I think Snoop is what I want. Chain Whirler would be decent. Ringleader could be decent, but I think Snoop's the most straightforward. We die to a Flage or a Shock, but it allows us to fog another turn, play Snoop, then Harbinger. If they kill it, then Harbinger grabs Ringleader. Bolt the Matron's interesting. So now they have Domain. So this is 7. Trawler, okay. Scion. 3 mana. Yeah, the Trawler makes sense. Man, it's crazy how good Chain Whirler would have been here. As is. So I guess we could have Harbinger, put a Chain Whirler on top, chumped, taken 4, going to 5, Chain Whirlered. And that probably gives me a better shot. Mob kind of sucks. Sting Scourger kind of sucks. I mean, if they had a Flayed, I'd die either way. Bolt also makes me die. GG's. Well played. Against this matchup, kind of want to bring in Chalice. Not really, though. All right. Combo probably is where we want to be. They play bolts. Fatal Push is an answer to cheating Flage into play, which I like. It does not go well with the Chalice plan, but that's fine. Brotherhood End is kind of bad too. I think that they're probably a ley line deck, so we can trim on Vials. And we just run it back. Yeah, this is a tough matchup. This was actually the last matchup that I had tonight. Ooh, 2 1-landers with a Kiki-Jiki back to back. Not where you want to be. For every game where you blind flip Kiki-Jiki, there's, a game like this. Three 1-land hands back to back to back. All right. This is what we're doing. Sometimes you just got to mold a 4 because you see a bunch of 1-land hands. I mean, there's a Matron. These are magic cards. One more land and we can grab Ringleader. Who needs to Matron for it? All right, now we just need to hit 1 land and we can tutor for a land. Flage is good. I think we fetch shock. Go get the land or go get the bog. Oh, if they have a red source, they just cast it though. Go get a bog. Pass. Watch my opponent play in a Arena of Glory. They've been sandbagging it the whole game. So they have 5. Now they have 6. 1, 2. Yes. Wait. No? Just a Cabo? This is brightest timeline. This is why we grabbed the black source, so we don't have to fetch shock. Is on chump blocking duty. Not yield. Go to the end step. Pyroclasm's pretty good. Theater. Yeah. Slam a Ringleader. Flip some cards. Do some stuff. Okay. Those bad cards are now on the bottom of my library. I mean, 4 cards in their hand, they have to have another removal spell at least. If not double bolt. What if Domain played Snapcaster Mage? For Bolt and Tribal Flames. We're going to be blocking. Wait, no. We're going to be blocking, not attacking, blocking. Sacred Foundry is good. Yep, Ragavan's good. Pitch another land. I mean, a Bog is good. Just not right now. They can play it again, just like last game. Ooh, they took my Harbinger. Dash then makes it survive. Okay, I'll bite. It's literally the one color that I can't use. So then we have to just go 5, then 0, and then 5 again. Change to nothing. I guess it's because my last input is that I'm yielding. I can't change it until something else happens in the game. Kiki JKA. I guess I could have shattered the treasure. That might be relevant. Now we do this. We hope we draw Snoop. Because next turn we can Violet in. But I feel very dead. This is a super tough matchup. Guess who came back? Yeah, because I would have had a Harbinger, which would have been cool as hell. Put a Sling Gang on top or something. Let's see what the Ragavan steals. Fatal Push. Oh no. Yeah, I would have loved that that fatal push to deal with this Kabu. Oh, never mind. I have died. Oh, good game, opponent. Well played. All right. Well, it's funny because the end of the tournament or the FNM, that was at Energy. Wednesday Weekly Modern was against Domain, and it's funny because the first deck that I play on stream is the same deck. It's a really cool deck in the meta right now because you get to play Consign and Doorkeeper Throw on the main, which just randomly hosts so many decks. Like all my stuff is ETBs. Maybe. Huzzah. All right, let's do this thing. I like Skirk on 1. We don't have a 2, so we can Raucous Theater then. Just get a mountain. Start it off. Could be playing against Prowess, so every point matters. Belcher. Oh, baby. Just do a little shocking. Oh no, we didn't play our Snoop. Misclicks, F's in the chat. Target creature gains flying. It's living end. Okay. I really wish I would have got my Snoop down then. Actually, this actually works out really cool. And there's a Heartburger on top. Player land, okay. Put on top. Combat. Swing. Because if they ever living end, we just sack our board and then it comes back and then we still combo. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's a good board. So the Cascade trigger's fine. The living end in response would like to sacrifice the Snoop, sacrifice the Skirk. Then living end resolves. Pitch casts an endurance. You filthy animal. We knew it. We knew it was gonna happen. So in the last matchup, I think the Leyline might have been decent to stop the Flage, even though they have like Consign and Doorkeeper Throw. But in this matchup is specifically important. I think we just die. Sting Scorcher. Bounce the biggest one. And I have a good blocker. Good is relative. Take 8. It's still a 2-turn clock. Oh, the pain. We get to do some cool things, but we're very dead. Yeah, I think that this is probably a pretty tough matchup. When you when you misclick and don't cast your Snoop on 2. Like, we would have straight up raced. They have no interaction. Game 1. Their only interaction really is Living End. We're going to stop yielding. Now that we've stopped yielding, we're going to go to blocks. Block the endurance before damage. Now we shoot. And we still are on a 2-turn clock. Curator Mysteries is cool. And I die. I will give my opponent the... Oh, I'll play my Snoop. And then pass it over. The catharsis of winning through combat damage. Bring it. Living End, rain the hailfire. Now with bacon. And then we look at our sideboard and we're like, wait a second. Chalice is good. Maybe we don't need Leyline. Vial's not the greatest. Munitions isn't the greatest. Chainwheeler's not the greatest. Crater Maker's not the greatest. Vial's better than some of this other stuff. Better than munitions. This stuff is just so big. I would rather have, yeah. Go first. Yeah. Like, if this was a Chain Whirler, I think that I would like it more, but it'll be fine as it is. Cavern, Goblin, play the Vial. Go ahead. We don't really care about the life as much, because if they have creatures in play, we're already losing. Spell Pierce this. Oh, but you can't because you play Ardent Plea. Force the negation this. Force of Vigor. I was close. They also have 3 Cyclers and an Endurance. I think only one other land. Force doesn't do anything right now, but if we drew Leyline, it would be good. it busts them out of their chalice lock. But the issue is they start casting these creatures. It's between endurance and force of vigor. Force of vigor can blow up my vial. It can also blow up my chalice if I draw it. If they get to 4 mana and start casting, deal with that pretty well. I feel like in that case, I'm going to be winning the game. I'm scared of 4 drops that I'm in the wrong format. Yeah, I have nothing. Ooh, Foundation Breaker is good. It's really good. I know they can cast an Endurance next turn. Get a Bog. Pass it over. Because the vial would have allowed us to instant speed bog them in response to the cascade, which would have been really nice. But the Foundation Breaker was a really hot top deck. Gotta give them props. Cycle Street Wraith because it's a free redraw. Plays land. Passes. They can't do it at instant speed. To be safe, we'll do it like this. This one. Yield. Nah, we're not going to attack into a endurance. This matron's a much better blocker against an endurance than an attacker. Because if they start attacking, I'm on a 5-turn clock. If I start attacking, they're on a 15-turn clock, if we don't count the trawler. If we just look at the matron for purposes of combat. Oh, no, we just talked about this. The matron was like, send me. Yeah, that's good. We could just trade. But then if they have a bounce, then we lose. I like double block. Yeah, that's a good. I feel like that's a good move. Now they can slam the 4/4 flying. Mm-hmm. But then I get to surveil. Maybe. And I kind of really like that. We have enough mana for Kiki Jiki and everything, so that seems really cool. Draw 4. Wheel. That's a good one. Go ahead. Mm-hmm. Okay, so now we go. Next turn we can double munitions expert. Killed 2 things before. But for now we're gonna do this. So we're gonna unsummon. And then we know they have some bigger things they could play. We can start attacking. Flash and endurance. So they probably have the Ardent Plea by now. But that just gives them a decent board. Guess it gives them some flyers. I would have 4 creatures. I could still shoot a lot of stuff. If I go double munitions expert. Mm-hmm. It's crazy we haven't seen a Chalice. We play 4. Ooh, Matron lets me tutor. So we have 5 mana. They're at 8. I play Skirk. No. Battlecry also doesn't do it, I don't think. Mogmob domes them. So what do they have? So we have to take care of the flyers. The rest of these are fine. The Street Wraith is actually crazy because it's unblockable. And we have the Ringleader, so we might be shooting things down this turn and next turn getting a Sling Gang into play. Okay. I'm at 11. One, two. Yeah, it feels kind of wrong. But go down to 9. Make 2 tokens. We can deal with the 4-3 a little bit easier. Deal with the actual 4-4. Next turn we can go, if we draw land, munitions, and Kiki-Jiki. We're not going to yield, we're just going to pass. Cracker food, okay. It's a good sign. Just the 7 that I can't block. Okay. Play another one. Okay. I think we win. We just get to cast a Kiki. Ooh, but they could have subtlety. We drew an untapped land. So we play the munitions expert. We shoot 1, 4. Hardcast Kiki. Subtlety this. Okay, we'll kill this. They said no can do how. And I said, okay, cool. Let's do it again. Okay, so munitions expert actually was decent there. Probably better than Battle Cry. Sting Scourger was good. Trash Master's probably really bad in this matchup. Even though it's just a Lord. Maybe we want all the munitions experts. I could see it. Alright, Chalice on 0. Here we go. No Chalice on 0. They can Ardent Plea on 3. Be combo on 3. Opponent kept to 7, I believe. They mulligan, okay. I'll try this. It's risky, but we turn 3 combo. Did I not click? I thought I clicked the button. Cavern on Goblin. Cast a Vial. The quintessential Goblin start. Cycle Int. Lush Portico. Bin Force Negation, okay. They're looking for lands. Upkeep. If we play it patient, we can vial it in and step untap Harbinger. Yeah, this way it doesn't get board wiped. Yield. This goes to 2. I just have to survive a 1 turn cycle. Thoughtseize is decent, not the greatest. Play the arena. Actually, I can't even cast it, so what am I saying? Can Harbinger Kiki to the top and then like use it to jump. The issue is then the Snoop can't do anything really. Because they need the Harbinger to finish the loop. I think we just yield through this turn. Maybe not yield, maybe just pass. Force of Vigor my Vial would be really bad for me. No swamps, I can block the Street Wraith if I need to. To 12 they go. So before blocks, throw my Snoop into play. Still before blocks. Black. Munitions. They subtlety that. And that can be on top. No blocks, that's fine. Untap. I get to untap a Snoop? This is not supposed to happen. Draw, we know we have that on top. Play a Cavern for turn, Goblin. Oh, let's be smart, let's be smart. Just activate it. This plays around another yes. Plays around another subtlety. Put a Kiki Jiki on top, tap to target. 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 And now 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. We'll do one more just to be safe. Copy the Harbinger. Yes. We play Mog Mobs, so it's much faster. Good game. Well played, opponent. Without the Leyline of the Voids, and here I am saying that I need Leylines. Really, we just need to be smarter. All right, we're 2-2. This is for all the marbles. Deep breath. Reset. Stretch a little. Oh, I'm back. We got this. I believe in us. Please play Is It Prowess. I mean, we technically have 2 lands. Technically, but this is then uncastable. We're hoping this is not Eldrazi. Maybe. Opponent, you can do it. What is this? Mystical Tutelage? Waterlog Teachings. Kiki Jiki is not what we wanted to draw. Cavern, Goblin, Vial. This looks like Belcher. Blue-black Belcher. Black for discard, maybe? Yeah. Okay, I was going to say bolt yourself? Oh. Trigger. Snoop's really good. So let's play this. Yes, like this. And then we're going to go like this. Slam Battle Cry. We need a mountain so we can pump him, but this is going to be crazy. Fatal Push. Opponent. I can see it in your eyes. You want to Fatal Push it tonight. They got that murder in their eyes. Alright, we got nothing to do, so we're just going to yield. Focus completely on what they're doing. Feels like Belcher. Yeah, it's Belcher. Well, both those counter spells are pretty bad, and so they just put a counter on their archaeologist. I mean, that makes sense to me. Oh, Thoughtseize is insane here. I mean, they can have, I guess, Word grabs Belcher. Tameshi Loop gives them enough mana, though. But if I take the Whir, then they have to just draw a Charbelcher. So am I okay with them getting a bunch of mana from the Tameshi? No, because then they can instantly just cast and activate Belcher. I'd rather... But where's the best tutor in their deck? This is tough. I guess I could kill a Tameshi. So let's take the Whir, and then with the Lotus Boom trigger on the stack, the first one, we're going to Communitions it and try to kill it like that. Then we will just yield. Now we're chilling. All right, now we got to be smart. Another archaeologist looks for lands. Tameshi or Charbelcher. I know what they're picking up. It was the Charbelcher. So now activate Vial. Pressure's on. Put a Snoop into play. On top there's a land. Or is this a Blood Crypt? I will take up to 3. So they need 2 lands to be able to abuse it. Tameshi's 3. I really should not have taken this up. Actually, I guess the Chain Whirler is decent. I do not need to pay them. I just go to combat? Yeah, let's just do that. Yeah, well, that was silly of me. I thought that we could pump, but we didn't shock in the land. And that's fine. Alright, so they have 5 mana right now, 6 if they draw land. into the phlegm of the vial. Then we'll respond. Put a chain whirler into play. Then into the flood maw is good. Still have the Thoughtseize on top, which means that we can take their Charbelcher. So yeah, they have to cast it now. They choose to cast the Tameshi. Okay. Then they get priority first. In response, before they get any mana, munitions. Shoot the Tameshi. Okay, so now I lose to a land. So maybe pumping last turn was very important. I guess what could we have a couple outs here. Snoop was a couple of them. We just swing. Because we would have pushed for one extra token, which would have put them at 15. And one of their archaeologists would be dead, so they'd be taking extra damage to this turn as well. Pump. Oof. GG, opponent well played. That was really close. Maybe I should have waited on the Thoughtseize, but I feel like, yeah, it was very close. Let's just go to the sideboards. I think this is all pretty good. Munitions doesn't seem like the greatest until you do something like that, and you're like, wait a second. But honestly, on the play, I think we just played at the combo, and we just say we're a faster deck. Yeah. I mean, especially if we're doing this. I mean, work and grab anything for 3 mana. Tameshi I can kill with the Mog Mob. Anything that says tutor on it is kind of insane. I know they have a Stern Scolding. Look for a Cavern or a Vial. 14, okay. Flagy, looking for a Lotus Blue. Probably Disrupting Shoal. No, they pick up War. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, slam and Log Mob. Until life like this, yeah, you learn to live again. Okay. Interesting choice from my opponent. So they don't have a way to put... Okay, so how do we end this game as fast as possible? We Harbinger for a Trash Master? Or we just get Battlecry in play? I already have Surveilled. Let's just play Battlecry. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. That's what the Battlecry says. He's like, go crazy. Alright. Slam Charbelcher. They're Falaji, okay. The next turn I'm just gonna put a Trash Master on top with my Harbinger. They're playing Snapback. You may exile a blue card from your hand rather than pay this spell's mana cost. They're at 11. They might be dead. I mean, if we put Slinging on top, they're super dead. But I think the safe thing to do is to play the Harbinger. They can subtlety this. That's fine. Then we activate. We could have double activated, which would have ended up being more damage. Attack trigger. They don't want to go too low because of Mogmob just being able to bolt them at any time. Mogmog has overperformed every time I've played it. They're at a proverbial 4. And it's just been this Battlecry Goblin going crazy. Shout out to you, Battlecry Goblin. Pack Tactics is DM. Okay, snap back my Mogmob. I think I bloat your face. Because you obviously have an infinite counter spells from that play. Exile a blue card from your hand rather than pay its mana cost. Return a creature to its owner's hand. That's a cool card. I believe that symbol was Time Spiral. Oh, damn it. We tapped out. No. We got greedy. We just had to hold up the munitions expert. We could have killed the Tameshi. Now they get to loop the mana and play their Charbelcher. Oh, we messed up. I super messed up. We got so close. I was like, we're going to close this game so fast. But I forgot if we tap out, because we have to represent this munitions expert, like, always for the rest of the game. If they do that and they play the Tameshi, they have to have it, right? There's no way that they just do that and then just, like, pass. No way. Oh, my God. Oh, what is this bullshit? We bog them. With the arena. Hasty Trawler. Okay, Sink into Stupor's good. I don't want to respond to that, I guess. No, because if we pump... Sure, that's fine. Now, we pump. Go to combat. Okay, but they have no cards in hand, and they don't have a Lotus Bloom anymore. I guess they have a white source. Then we're not going to do anything. We don't want to suicide the creatures into the blockers. We have to fade one turn of interaction. Or one turn of action. Thundertrap Trainer is really bad. Oh no. Another example of, I guess if we played the munitions expert, it would have been 4 if they flood mod the token or any of the creatures. The Tameshi still dies. Oh, that was such a punt. Yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8 mana there. It's not looking good, folks. So we definitely threw that game. But the battle cry, it was so cool. I guess the Thunder Trap was like their best draw because it looks at so many cards, and if they're able to find a Charbelcher, that's just how it goes. Really close overall though. Started the stream a little bit later tonight. Wednesdays and Thursdays play Magic at the LGS, and then we come record it when we get home. So really appreciate y'all patience and good games, opponent. Well played. GG, well played. Very dead. To die to a goblin, it's the truest victory. Look, we got 50 play points back. See, it's perfect. Really appreciate y'all watching. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoy Goblin's content, if you enjoy listening to me rambling, hit that like and subscribe. Easiest way to support the channel, and it's free. Tomorrow, 10 o'clock p.m. CST. Really appreciate you. I hope I see you there. Hope you have a beautiful night. Peace.